So the next unit that we do is a research unit. And what I want to do today is show you where you will be looking to get your resources. Everything that you're going to need is probably going to come to you through Google Classroom. So what you'll do is when you come to class next time, I think, cross your fingers, I think we're on Chromebooks, yay, which makes this much, much easier. You should be able to just access everything that you need through the library grant Google Classroom. So what I want to do today is walk through what you'll do next week. So it's a lot of sit and get today, which I know we don't like to do, but I kind of have to get it presented. So we're going to access the 5th grade Symbaloo, which is the same one that you see when you're at your library center. So you'll just scroll down the page. It's the same one that we always use. You're going to use 6 different databases or websites. Now, they're in different places on the Symbaloo. So we'll use actually Britannica School and these bottom 2, DK, Find Out, and Wonderopolis. And then we'll also use TrueFlix, PebbleGo, and Macuvia. So what I want to do today is go through all 6 of them and kind of walk through what you'll be doing next week when you'll have the whole time to decide a topic. There's a catch or two when it comes to the research topic. It's a topic, of course, that is school appropriate, but you also have to be able to find it in 2 of those 6 databases. So if you only find it in 1, can you still use it as your topic? No. If it's in 4 of them, awesome. Pick 2, the 2 that you want to use. We'll see some topics, like the other day, my topic that I picked was jellyfish, and it was in 4 of them. We picked another topic, and it was only in 1, but then when we opened one of the books and looked in the table of contents and the index, we found it. So it was actually in 2, and we'll talk about that when we get to that particular resource. There are some qualifiers for your topics. It can't be a person. It could maybe be someone from mythology. So, like, you can't pick Michael Jordan, but maybe I let you pick Medusa. Okay? It cannot be a topic related to something that you've done before. So when you guys were in 3rd grade and you did that westward expansion project, westward movement, it can't be that topic. It can't be a president, because that's a person. You've done reports on states and on countries before, so I don't want it to be that. I really want it to be something you're interested in, but you don't know a lot about. For instance, my family grew up with a sailboat. I know a lot about sailing. That's not really worth it for me to look that up. I already know a lot of that stuff. Same is true with a particular kind of dog. We have a greyhound, and I love her so bad. But I know a lot about them. I grew up with greyhounds. They've been in my family for almost the last 30 years. I shouldn't probably pick that as my topic. So pick something that you're interested in, but you don't know a lot about. Does that make sense? It could be a place, a national park, like some kind of geographic feature, like a particular volcano or just volcanoes in general. It could be things like tsunamis or earthquakes. It could be places from history. You want to be careful that your topic isn't too big. For instance, you could choose a topic like World War II, but that's just gigantic. I would narrow it down to 1 battle or something very specific from the war, like maybe there's a certain kind of tank that you're interested in. Yeah, like the Sherman tanks. Or like in the Civil War. I've been fascinated about how General Sherman's army marched south through the state of Georgia and basically just burned the whole state all the way down to Atlanta. They just burned everything. So I mean, I know a lot of things about the Civil War, but I don't know a lot about that one campaign. So that could be my topic. Your question? Did you say nuclear meltdown? Yeah, so there have been several nuclear disasters. I would maybe pick one of them. Like there was one at a place called 3 Mile Island, or the one that happened in Russia at Chernobyl. That would be one. Did you have one? Yeah, when Japan had their nuclear problem, and wasn't that because of a tsunami? Yeah, yeah. So the topic that you pick needs to be somewhat narrow. You want to make sure that you're not spending time on a huge, huge topic. So what I'm going to do today is choose the topic of Komodo dragons, because I am fascinated by those creatures. They're those nasty, they're huge dragons, and they walk like this, and they are bad. They're like one flick of their tongue or one bite, and you're dead. There's a whole island that they live on, and they're trying to make it a tourist destination. What? Come again? Like, really? I'm going to go to the island where they're like, they're all walking around with their tongues flicking out, and like that sounds like a bad vacation choice, right? So I'm fascinated by them. Years ago, I saw a television program about them where I saw a Komodo dragon bite like the ankles on a giraffe. So here's this gigantic giraffe. Here's this dragon, lizard. It stalked that thing for more than a week. It took that long for that giraffe to die, and it followed it the whole time. Those are some bad lizards. And so that's what I'm going to pick for my topic. And I want to show you how we can look that up in these 6 places. So we're going to start at a website called Wonderopolis. Some of you have maybe used Wonderopolis before. Wonderopolis has a wonder every day, and it's most of the time generated by kids who send in questions. So today's wonder is, was King Arthur a real person? I think he was, yes. So you can, if I know what my topic is, and my topic is Komodo dragons, I can go to their search box and type it in. So you got to spell it right. I had to look it up. Komodo dragon. All right. So I got to scroll down the page, and I'm looking for Komodo dragon. I've got, do you know the dragon dance? Where do dragons live? And then I've got some things that don't really look.
Bunny.
That little fluffy bunny is a snack for a Komodo dragon. Do you see anything about Komodo dragons?
No.
No. So is Wonderopolis one of my resources? No. Does that mean that I should pick a whole new topic altogether? No, I've only looked in this one place, right? If you're not sure what you want your topic to be when you come back next week, this is a kind of a good place to start. If you click on the button that says Explore Wonders, they show you several of their wonders. So, like sign language. Well, maybe that could be my topic. They have sign language here, so I know it's on Wonderopolis. There's something about fruits and vegetables. Money. Maybe you have a question about money. Oh, so maybe there's some kind of snake or some kind of poison that you're interested in. I'm not quite sure why you would be. You can search by topic, so like you could search by science or math or social studies. So if you're not sure what you want your topic to be, this is kind of a good place to start as well. When you clicked on Wonderopolis, it opened in a new tab. So I would always encourage you, once you're done with a tab, to close it. It's going to take you back to the Symbaloo. So the other place we can look is DK Find Out. You've seen their books before, those eyewitness books that are kind of tallish and they're white and they say spy, pirate, money, rocks and minerals. They've got lots of really brightly colored pictures. Do you know these books?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. This is their website. And like Wonderopolis, you can just search from here. The search box is this yellow box right here at the top. I know that I'm looking for Komodo dragon. Okay, I've got search results. These dragons also, or these lizards are also, I think, kind of creepy. But is it a Komodo dragon?
No.
No. So these are a different kind of critter altogether. Do you see anything about Komodo dragons?
No.
Yeah, me either. Me either. So, is this one going to be a place that I can look for my topic?
No.
No. If I go back and I'm on their home page, like Wonderopolis, if you want to click on this orange button where they have different subjects, you could potentially find a topic from searching here. So maybe there was something with music. So you could click on this. You could see that they have things about poetry, musical instruments. So maybe you click on musical instruments and now you're like, okay, I want to know more about a particular kind of brass instrument. So you can narrow it down that way as well. But as far as finding a Komodo dragon, they don't have it. So I'm out. I'm going to X out of it. The other topic or the other resource you can use is Britannica School. Britannica School is the encyclopedia. Are we going to find Komodo dragons in an encyclopedia?
No.
Hello? Yes. Yes. Komodo dragons will be in an encyclopedia. Now, this is one of our AEA databases. So when you open this, hopefully the screen looks like that. If you have to log in, I will keep our login information on the screen or on the board. It's the stuff in green, the 1576 DCGD, all of those things. Here's what I would suggest. When you get to this page, I always start at elementary. Because let's be honest, I want to read short, easy to read articles. I just do. And I'm guessing you might as well. The main difference between elementary, middle, and high is that the articles get longer and the vocabulary gets harder. So why start at the hard ones? Start at the ones that are easier. So I'm going to start at elementary and I'm going to type Komodo dragon. I spelled it wrong though. Komodo dragon. Sorry, just want to make sure you're still working. All right. So when you enter your search term, you get a search results page just like you do if you were at Google. So it tells me that there's going to be, look, there they are, they're so bad. So you get your search results, and it tells you that this is level 1, which is elementary. This is middle school, high school. If I click on the article, these articles almost always have picture or video. Oh, they're so bad. Why would you go on vacation where the whole island is crawling with those things? Like, what are you thinking?
Can we watch the video?
Should we watch it real quick?
Yes.
You're going to see, they walk weird, I'm telling you. Go.
Komodo dragons are great and powerful predators, the largest lizards alive today. They live on the island of Komodo, parts of the island of Flores, and a few other smaller islands within Indonesia's Lesser Sunda island chain.
Where I will never take a vacation.
Komodo dragons can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh between 150 and 300 pounds.
Okay, so we get it. When you get to your article, if it has different sections, it breaks them up like this. Sometimes it just gives you an arrow at the bottom and you can scroll. So as you click on it, it gives you, look, there he is. Oh, so creepy. Now, if I wanted to, I could click on another grade level. I could click on that middle school article. It looks a little bit different. Look, there they are with their poisonous tongues.
These are huge. With the giraffe. They're small.
That was when it was a National Geographic video from like way back in the day, like probably more than 10, 12 years ago. They've been creeping me out for a long time. So you can see that this article is much, much longer, yes?
Yes.
So that's why I like to start at the elementary level. This is that same article, just in a different format. Okay? So Komodo dragons are in Britannica School. I just need to find it one more place, and I can use it for my topic. The other three places that we're going to look are in the left-hand corner. TrueFlix is a place that you've probably been before, yes? You likely will have to log in at TrueFlix. So you've got to use your 1576 DCGD and HAEA 11. Now, TrueFlix does not give you a search box, which I think is kind of a bummer. You have to kind of decide where your topic best fits. Well, if I'm looking up an animal, right, I should pick Animal Kingdom. And then I have to figure out where it might be. Because again, there's no search box. So I can click on reptiles, because the Komodo dragon is a reptile. But now what I have to do is actually open the book
And read.
and is it a good use of my time to read all 40-some pages of this book?
No, just look at the
Table of contents, or
the
in the back, what's it called?
index.
The index.
Or you can go through the pages and only read the
So table of contents is up here at the top. So I can get to the index from here. Look at the pages go. When I get to the index, I need to look for Komodo dragon. And it's hard to see, but it goes from jaws to males. So there is nothing with the letter K. So Komodo dragon, not in TrueFlix.
Bye.
So as we X out of this and this tab, I got two more options. I've got Pebble Go and I've got Mac and Via. When you click on Pebble Go, you may have to log in like we've done before. So before you kind of poo-poo Pebble Go, I love it because it gives you short amounts of text. It gives you some great pictures, maps, videos. It will read to you, which is nice. You have to make a decision before you can get to a search box. So again, my topic is an animal, so if I click on animal, then I will see the search box. And if I start typing Komodo, thank you, it will show up if they have the topic. So jackpot, Pebble Go has Komodo dragons.
And you could do it.
And so this is a topic that I could pick. So again, what's nice is that they give you short chunks of text. Oh, those things are just creepy even to look at. I can click on any of these. I can click on the map or the video.
They're like fat snakes.
This button means that it will read it to me. This range map will show us kind of what we just saw a little bit ago. They only live in this one part of the world.
Really?
Yeah. No, thank you. So the good news is I found my topic in two places. Let's though look at Mac and Via because this is a place maybe you haven't spent much time. Mac and Via has the rainbow icon with it. Mac and Via is a library that's 100% online. So it would be like if this space didn't exist and we just took all of the books and made them ebooks. So the thousands of books that we have would be available to you just online. So Mac and Via is set up, the books in the library depend on the school that you go to. So instead of just logging in with our 1576 stuff, you have to start with the name of your school. So if you just start typing Dallas Center, it gives you options. You want to make sure that you pick elementary school because those are the books that are geared toward our reading level. So when I click that, then I log in with the rest of our stuff. And what's nice is that when you log in, you get pictures. Instead of, like when we log in here and our catalog is just a bunch of white space and boxes, when you log in at Mac and Via, you get these pictures. And they're categories of books. Now it's fiction and nonfiction books because it's a library. Animals is a topic, so I can click on animals and search through 286 books, or let's go back to the page we started on. There is a search box in the upper corner, and I can type in my topic there. So when I type in Komodo dragon, it looks like there is a book that has information about Komodo dragons. So here's the thing. Sometimes when you open up a Mac and Via book, lickety-split easy. It just opens up and it's all good. It takes you just like in TrueFlix. You can turn the pages, you're good to go. There are other times you open it, it takes you to some weird website. You're supposed to create an account. You might not be able to open the book. I have no idea if this is going to open. So let's take our chances and see what happens. Nah, it ain't going to happen. So it says read now. We've got a little bit of let's just keep clicking and see if we can get in it. Read now. Yes, I want to. I want to learn all about Komodo dragons and other icky lizards. I don't like them, Sam. I am. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not going to. Oh, maybe it will. Okay. So, I've never seen this page before, but apparently it will read to you, or it will automatically play. I'm going to click Let Me Read. It looks like I can make it full screen. How do I turn the pages?
If you go up a little,
Aha, okay.
No.
So if you put your cursor at the top of the screen, you get to see all of the tools. So, all right, I guess I'll just start turning pages. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to go to end, and I'm going to see if I can find Komodo dragons. That's not going to do it. How do I turn? Oh, my goodness. How do I? Arrow key. Ah, yes. Okay, good job. Thank you. Arrow keys. Use the arrow keys. I got turtles. Komodo dragon. There it is. I know, because that's his lunch, man. I'm telling you.
But pigs are for
I got this page in a book. I had the Komodo dragon page out of Mac and Via, out of Pebble Go, and I had the article from Britannica Online. So I had 3 places. Here's what I would probably pick. This was a hassle to get to. Would you agree?
Yes.
I think I would pick Britannica, the encyclopedia article, and I would pick Pebble Go as my 2 sources to use, and I wouldn't use this one. Maybe if I have time, I can come to look at it, but I would probably just focus on the other 2. This actually opened in several tabs. So here's the book tab that I'm closing. Here's the results tab. And now finally, here we are back at the Mac and Via tab.
3 tabs.
Yeah.
Just to get to one.
Yeah, just to get to that one page that I needed. Right. If we click on this purple bar that says categories, Mac and Via is a pretty decent place like Wonderopolis and DK Find Out if you're browsing for topics. So as you kind of scroll through here, there are things about mythology, things about health and the human body. Maybe there's a disease that you're interested in. Some of the categories are probably fiction related. So like the one that says graphic novels, you're probably not going to need that one. Mystery and suspense is probably fiction. But there's a category down here called supernatural. So that's probably got a combination of fiction and nonfiction. So like there's aliens and UFOs, Atlantis, Bigfoot. And in case you're wondering, yes, we did find Bigfoot in other places. He would be a topic. This actually brings up a good point. If I'm searching Bigfoot Are there other search terms I should also use?
Real?
I heard somebody say it. Sasquatch. Sasquatch is another word for Bigfoot. But is Yeti? No, a Yeti is an abominable snowman. Or a brand of camping gear. Yes, you're right. So keep in mind there might be different words that you can use to search. Here was the other thing the other day. We were searching for a particular volcano called Mount St. Helens. And when I searched for it, I typed in MT period for Mount, ST period for Saint, and the word Helens. And I found it in the encyclopedia, and that was it. But then when I searched in Macinvia, it showed up as the word Mount, M-O-U-N-T, and then Saint, S-T, and Helens. We also saw it where all of the words were all spelled out. The word Mount, the word Saint, and Helens. So keep in mind how you use your search terms can make a difference in what your search results are. Also, you have to spell it right. Let's go back up here to the search box. If I spell Komodo dragon wrong, it's not going to show up. So how you spell something and whether or not you're spelling it correctly will make the difference. Yes? What questions do you have for me about this topic? Not my Komodo dragon topic, but the research that we're going to do. Yeah. I would narrow it down to one aspect of Greek mythology because Greek mythology is a huge topic. Pick one. Pick one. Yeah? And then yes, I would probably go along with that. Yes, sir?
I've seen nuclear meltdowns in tree flips.
Yes.
Them? Which one would be the best one to?
You know, I would start in that TrueFlix book about nuclear disasters and see which ones they mention and then go from there. So if they mention the one from Japan, maybe then look in Britannica or Wonderopolis or, one of those other places to try and find a match. Yeah? The plan next time is to give you the